Alright, welcome back everyone. We have more Gundam coming up right away, and this game is Kidou Senshi Gundam Seed Destiny, or Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny for the GBA. I'm going to run main mode very hard, but also glitched. So right from the get-go, when we start to run, I'm going to explain the glitch we are using in this run. Also, to be noted, this game is pretty much like a Gundam Battle Assault for the Game Boy Advance. It came out in Japan a little bit later, and it has more features. It has extra modes, it has more Gundams, it has more music, more stages, so it's pretty much a buffed up version of the version the Americans got. So yeah, main mode, very hard. That's 13 stages on easy, which I ran on 2018. I have only 12 stages, but on very hard you have another opponent, which is Mina, and it's going to be very bad if I am going to lose against her. Since we are doing a glitch, we should be fine though. Yeah, I will tell more about the game once I'm in battle. So this is pretty much just a setup. You can set your HP a little bit higher and stuff like that. It doesn't matter too much. I think we're ready to start the run now as well. So I give you a countdown, which is 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Okay. Right from the get-go, first thing we are going to do is to pause and quit the game. Don't worry, we are doing the run more. But we're going into training mode, select 2 characters, and set the handicap to full for us and to nothing for the opponent. We are going to enter the training mode, and then quit out to the main menu again. You probably are thinking, what the hell are you even doing? Don't worry, now we can continue our run. This is a feature that is Japanese exclusive as well. So, yeah, that was only included as a feature in the in this version of the game. So what we did right now, we saved the handicap values from the training mode, so we can use that actually in the main story mode. This means we are taking less damage and doing incredibly more damage right now, if I can chip out any damage at all. And as you can see, we can almost one-shot a lot of people. This makes it actually quite easy to do the run, even on the hardest difficulty, which is they are cheating all over the place. I'm gonna tell you that. Also, a thing you note, I go into this kind of specific state right at the get-go from the run. This is called Seed Awakening, and it's pretty much to activate your special powers, so you get even more stronger, but you take even more damage, which shouldn't at all affect us, because we are so buffed due to the training mode glitch. And yeah, we can use the super after that one time. So I'm trying to get into Seed Awakening mode, get a combo out, and then combo it into super, and normally most of them should like die right away. If I don't get like demolished with that. Alright. But yeah, as you can see, the damage I'm putting out is insane. It's actually ridiculous that works, and that kind of oversight exists in a game like this. Normally, like, I used to run this game on easy because it's just faster, and then it's really all about executing and hitting your super in time to end the stage in like 3 seconds or something like that. But yeah, very hard is a little bit more interesting because your opponent's actually doing a lot of stuff there, and you kind of have to adapt to a lot of things. If I can get my combo off, I will do it, but it's not, you know, safe to say that I always can get it. But once he is he's stunned in the air, I can pretty much like combo into the super. Also, there is no real combo system in this game. It's pretty much just, you only have 2 buttons on a GBA anyway. The L button is also to do a ranged attack, which are 2 different versions. You have a light range attack, it's pretty much like your beam rifle, and you have the punch button. The R button is pretty much used for the thrusters, so I can fly. Oh god, hello? Yes, thank you. Okay, that was horrible. Now I have to adapt a lot. Okay, this is... Once I'm in the corner, I'm having a really bad time to get out of there. I had that a lot in practice, and that's what can kill your runs, and that's the huge RNG part of this game, actually. Oh god. Okay, whew. Without the glitch, this would be very long. And I would have to focus a lot on actually blocking. I try to avoid it as much as possible, but they can trap you easily into the corner, which is ridiculous. Especially the Aegis Gundam, which is this one. He can basically soft block you in the corner, and there's nothing you can do. You just have to wait for him to drop the combo. Fortunately, that didn't happen right now, and I can one-shot him with the combo. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, you can see the full potential of what the enemies can do on very hard. It's really, really hard. But it also makes like the speedrun for this game a little bit more exciting, because you don't know what to expect. Okay, that's actually what I hoped would happen. Oh god. Yup. Okay. I got out of there, but that was exactly what I meant. Like, if he traps you in the corner with this move, you are in for a very rough time. And you can just hope to block it and he drops the thing. And you can buff a block, but it sometimes just doesn't work. Blocking in this game is genuinely very weird, to say the least. Alright, so we are at stage 5. Normally it shouldn't be a problem. Stage 6 can be a little bit annoying. In Battle Soul for the GBA, it was a random enemy. But in this game, it is always the Astray Red Frame, if you have ever watched or happen to watch Gundam Seed. Oh god. It is a very strong melee combat only unit. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, besides the Aegis and the last fight, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's no like other soft blocking mechanics that people can abuse against you. Okay. damn it. But yeah, it's also good that you take less damage with the glitch. Alright, wait. That's my... That's my alarm for the run. A little bit late, but better than no alarm. Okay. So yeah, there you have the emergency Astray red frame emerged. And we hope we don't get completely demolished. I lost fights even using the glitch because it's ridiculous sometimes. They just block everything and counter you as well. It's yeah, it's interesting. Good. Yeah, different mechs have different HP values, different attack values, obviously, and also defense options. Like, the thing you see below the health bar is the phase shift armor. If that is depleted, I'm going to take more damage, and I think range attacks are going to be declined by 50% about that, and close range combat around 25%, so you do less damage, take more damage. And there are actually units who focus straight up on the phase shift armor, and then you take more damage. It's kind of interesting to see. But yeah, besides that, I would say this is one of the best fighters on the Game Boy Advance, without a doubt. It's a lot of fun. It's not as complex as you might think, but it can get, like, I think I saw a combo video at one point which was ridiculous. I think it was a task as well, so you know, you can do crazy stuff in this game. But it's genuinely a lot of fun. It's pretty well balanced as well. Except the oversight, obviously, which you don't have to use when you're playing this game casually. Oh my god, Isaac, please don't do that. Interesting fact: those projectiles, I cannot stop them pretty much. They will always hit me and they will always do damage. I can block them, but they still will do damage. They just don't knock me down. Alright, this could be a problem. It's also RNG which kind of enemies you get, except the last two ones and the Astray. But yeah, if I get Stella, she can actually, yeah, soft block me like this as well. And the unit is ridiculously fast, so if she doesn't go out of this mode anytime soon, yeah, okay, I'm good now. Because if she just stays in, I always say, like, the dog form of this Gundam, it's ridiculously hard to fight against her. Because her hurt box gets super small, like, actually really small, smaller than your actual model is. So it's a bit unfair, but I don't think you can stay in there forever. You have to get out after, like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. That, oh god, okay. See, normally you cannot do that. You can block supers, but you cannot guard cancel supers as a human player. So basically the CPU AI is cheating as well. So if they cheat, it's okay for us to cheat as well. And this is actually going quite good so far. Fun fact, this is the Buster Gundam. This is used in easy mode speedruns, and I absolutely hate it. But on easy, his super technically one-shots everything, always, every single unit in the game. But it's so RNG heavy that I stopped actually running the game on easy because I didn't want to play as Buster. He doesn't even have like good melee moves. They will do no damage, so you have to rely on the range moves. And it's just so RNG heavy that it was just simply annoying for me to do runs of it. And I stopped doing easy and focused on, you know, harder difficulties. Because then he's pretty much wasted. You don't want to take him there. And you cannot one-shot the enemies with the super on very hard. So yeah, it's pretty much useless to take him because he has little defense options and only range attacks that can actually deal damage, and you always have to, you know, move around. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, normally you want to finish the stage within like 10 seconds. That's considered a pretty good time. The fastest time I ever completed a stage was 87, but that was also on easy. I don't think it's possible on very hard, because they will have a lot more movement than they have, you know, on easy. Obviously, on easy they still move, but they don't move as fast and as accurate as they do on very hard. Okay, Calamity is actually really good to have as an opponent right now. Obviously, the further the game goes in, the better the AI gets, the more health they have, the more phase shift they have. So yeah, they are pretty much cheating all over the place, but we do that as well, so we can easily take them out. Competitively, I would say Calamity is one of the stronger units, if you ever happen to play that with a link cable. I know I played it with a friend, with 2 emulators, and we linked them together. And then I really enjoyed playing as Calamity, but for a speedrun setting, the unit I'm using is the Freedom Gundam, and Kira Yamato is the pilot. So yeah, it's considered the best because it has the... Oh my god, what was that? It has the very good melee combo. It has a really strong ranged attack, and it has an incredible super. So that's pretty much all you want. Okay, that was a wasted super. Whew. Ah, come on. Just die already. Alright. I got supered as well. Alright, off to the last 2 stages. Alright, so here we have Le Creuset. I don't think the fight is that annoying. He doesn't do like a lot of damage, honestly. But the music is very good. Alright, that was easy. But yeah, the soundtrack for this game is incredible. If you happen to have the time, look it up on YouTube, listen to it. It's really good. Bangers only. 100%. Oh, I haven't seen that move in a long time. Okay. Oh, come on. Whew. That's good. Right, easy. And off to the last fight. This is Mina. I think it's the Amaretsu Gold frame. I'm not too familiar with the name. Amatu Gold frame. It is. And this one is really annoying if you play casually without the glitch. I'm gonna tell you something. She can drain your life, and it's absolutely broken. As with the glitch, it's not that bad, but yeah, if she does that move, she drains your life, and it's a lot normally. Also, she can teleport, which is a huge downside, but if we manage to get a combo in and put it up on the air, we should be okay. So time is about to come up as well. Okay, please cooperate. Oh, alright, I at least avoided the super, which is really good. Not that it would take that I would take a lot of damage right now, but it just takes forever. The super lasts like 20 seconds and you want to avoid that, and that's time. Yeah, and now I'm curious, what is what was the time on that?
The timer says 19 minutes and 32 seconds, actually.
Wow, that's world record. That's actually a new PB for me, and
Oh, that's so awesome.
and since I'm the I'm the only runner right now of this this mode, yeah, that's pretty much a new world record as well. The casual marathon world record. Here we go. Alright, yeah, thank you. And that was Kidou Senshi Gundam Seed Destiny. We have more Gundam coming up after a short intermission. So yeah, we'll see us again in a second.